You walk up to your car. You glance at the tires. And there it is, a dense cluster of numbers and letters stamped into the rubber. P2 2555 R1797H. A long string of characters, load range, M+S, more codes than most people ever try to understand. Yet every single one of those markings exists for a reason. They tell you the size, the strength, the speed capability, the age, and even where the tire was made. And once you know how to read them, you will never look at a tire the same way again. The real story behind those numbers is far more useful than most drivers realize. Let's start with the biggest, most obvious sequence, the size code. Take a common example. P2 2555 R17. The letter at the front, if present, tells you the type of tire. P means passenger car, LT means light truck. No letter usually means it follows European metric standards. Next comes the three-digit number. 225. That is the width of the tire in millimeters, measured from sidewall to sidewall. Then comes the slash and two more digits. 55. This is the aspect ratio, the height of the sidewall expressed as a percentage of the width. In this case, the sidewall is 55% of 225 millimeters tall. A lower number means a shorter, stiffer sidewall. A higher number means a taller, more cushioned one. The letter R stands for radial construction, the standard design used on virtually all modern car tires. Finally, the last number, 17, is the diameter of the wheel the tire is designed to fit, measured in inches. That entire string tells you exactly what physical tire you are looking at. Right after the size, you will usually see two more characters, something like 97H. The number is the load index. It is a code that corresponds to the maximum weight one tire can safely carry when properly inflated. A load index of 97, for example, means roughly 1,609 pounds per tire. 4 tires together must be able to support the full weight of the vehicle plus passengers and cargo. The letter that follows is the speed rating. It indicates the maximum sustained speed the tire is designed to handle under load. Common ratings include T for 118 mph, H for 130 mph, V for 149 mph, and higher letters for even faster performance. These two ratings are critical for safety. Using a tire with a lower load index or speed rating than the vehicle requires can be dangerous. Now look closer near the rim. You will find a code that begins with the letters dot. This is the Department of Transportation Identification Number. The last 4 digits are the ones that matter most to everyday drivers. They tell you exactly when the tire was manufactured. The first 2 digits are the week of the year. The last 2 digits are the year. So a code ending in 2319 means the tire was made in the 23rd week of 2019. Rubber ages even if the tire is never driven. Most manufacturers and safety organizations recommend replacing tires that are 6 to 10 years old, regardless of how much tread remains. Other markings you may see include M+S or MS for mud and snow capability. A mountain and snowflake symbol for true severe snow performance. UTQG grades for tread wear, traction, and temperature resistance. And maximum inflation pressure, which is not the recommended everyday pressure but the absolute upper limit. Have you ever bought new tires and wondered whether the ones on the shelf were actually fresh? Or whether a used car's tires were older than they looked? The date code answers that question in seconds. All of these numbers exist because tires are safety-critical components. They must match the vehicle's design, carry the correct load, handle the expected speeds, and remain reliable over time. The next time you look at your tires, take 10 seconds to read the sidewall. You will know the exact size, the strength, the speed capability, and how old the rubber really is. That small cluster of numbers is not random. It is a complete technical specification molded permanently into the only part of your car that touches the road. If you enjoy stories that decode the hidden information in everyday objects, subscribe to Story Behind the Things. New documentaries every week that turn the ordinary into the extraordinary.